Hey YouTube, this video is about replacing tailgate struts on my 2005 Chevy Tahoe. Bought a pair of new struts, but they were too hard to compress manually to install them, so I had to figure out a way to pre-compress them prior to installing on the vehicle. I'm using some baling wire and a pipe clamp. This pipe clamp's about 4 feet long, but it would actually work with a 3-foot pipe clamp as well. If you're into woodworking, you might have one laying around. So what I'm doing is taking about 5 feet of baling wire and at the midpoint wrapping it around a couple times on the large end of the strut. Put a couple twists in it just to secure it so that it doesn't slip out of position after you compress the strut with the pipe clamp. Then bring a pair of baling wires along the thin end of the strut. Install the strut very carefully in the pipe clamp. Be sure to wear safety glasses, and I also recommend wearing gloves just in case something gets away. You wouldn't want to get hurt. So what I'm doing now is there's my starting point. There's no compression in the clamp. Now, as you can see, the strut is compressing, and I'll probably get about 2.5 or 3 inches of compression in it. You really only need about an inch or so to install the vehicle, but I figure there might be a little bit of slippage in this technique, so I wanted to put a little bit of extra compression into it. These are some small hose clamps. I think they're rated at maybe 1/4 inch to 5/8 of an inch or so in diameter. So I'm just going to put a couple of them on the thin end, and I plan to put them on as far down the shaft as possible, right at the very end, closest to the thin end. These are pretty small hose clamps, so you definitely don't want to over torque them. If you over torque them, you'll strip the threads in the clamp. And the goal here is to put a couple clamps on, then bend the baling wire 180 degrees so that it holds real well. So I've got a couple clamps going on right now, and we'll bend the wire over and see if it holds. There we go. Sorry for the video camera angle. That's the best I could do. And we've got the wire bent over 180 degrees. Now it's time to start releasing the clamp. Okay, got the strut release. You can see that there's at least an inch or more of compression. That's what it looks like at the small end. And at the big end, be sure to like this video if this helps you install your Chevy Tahoe liftgate struts. Thanks for watching. See you next time.